So what would be some of the most common causes of hair loss?
Are you struggling with hair loss? Whether it's thinning hair, a receding hairline, or those dreaded bald spots, it's something many of us face. But don't panic just yet. Barbara O'Neill, a renowned health educator, has practical, natural solutions that could help. Let's dive straight into what she says about the causes and how you can tackle hair loss head-on.
Solutions that they use to straighten the hair, or for people with straight hair that want curly hair, it is a very toxic chemical.
Your hair is composed of keratin, which is a protein made from hair follicles. As the follicles are involved in the making of new hair cells, the already existing hair cells get pushed out, and this is what we know as hair. On average, a healthy person loses about 50 to 100 hairs a day. This is normal, but when the loss of hair becomes considerably high and very much visible to every eye, it's time to dig deep and examine the root causes. Hormonal change is the primary reason for baldness. Both men and women can get this, and it is usually seen as they get older. In women, this is often associated with estrogen and progesterone changes, especially at the time of menopause. For men, there is usually the problem of testosterone, which is related to male hair loss, and DHT, dihydrotestosterone, which stimulates and shrinks hair follicles, leading to baldness. As O'Neill puts it, hormones are like messengers in the body and distribute messages of importance throughout our body systems. If this normal balance is disturbed for any reason, such as mental stress, illness, or even nutrition, our hair is one of the first casualties. After having a child, going through the change of life, or suffering from PCOS, it is not uncommon for women to develop excessive hair loss.
Chemicals are constantly going on the hair. Little by little, they kill the hair follicles.
Like any other organ of the body, our hair also requires nutrients to be in good state. O'Neill mentions a few essential nutrients necessary for hair growth. Among them are iron. Iron deficiency is one of the most common causes of hair loss. It should be understood that iron deficiency, especially anemia, affects hair follicles because iron is essential for delivering oxygen to the blood cells. Vitamin D is thought to be very important as far as the hair growth is concerned. There has been evidence that people who lose hair are often deficient in vitamin D. This is obtained from sunlight, though it can be obtained from supplements if necessary. B vitamins, in particular biotin, also known as vitamin B7, is often included in hair-enhancing products. It promotes immunity and fortifies hair against damages. Zinc. This is a mineral that helps in healing hair loss by enhancing the reproduction of cells. Protein. Since the fundamental structure of the hair is protein, its deficiency in the body can result in hair loss.
In some areas where people braid their hair really, really tightly, you'll often see that they've got hair loss around here where you've got that weight, you've got that constant weight on the hair, which can really just keep pulling the hair out, and then the follicles are damaged. So no matter how it happens,
it's clear that a person must pay attention to how their diet is organized and in what proportions and combinations. If there is not enough food, the already available nutrients don't reach the hair, skin, and nails, so that energy can be redirected to the vital organs such as the heart and brain. If that's been the case with you too for some time now, and in addition you feel that your hair is falling out, don't be surprised. It could be your body crying out for help in terms of nutrition.
So the causes of hair loss can be anemia, it can be high stress, it can be a hormonal imbalance, and it can be damage that's just physical damage that has been done to the hair follicles.
Stress is another psychological aspect which can lead to hair loss. Both mental and physical stress can cause a considerable number of hair follicles to shift to the resting phase where no growth occurs, which causes excessive shedding of hair. The term for this situation is called telogen effluvium. It's essential to manage stress through techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or even simple lifestyle adjustments like taking breaks or prioritizing sleep. When the body is in a constant state of stress, it releases cortisol, the stress hormone, which can wreak havoc on various body systems, including hair growth. It is important to make time for relaxation and indulge in spa activities so that not just the condition of the hair, but the general health too can be improved. Your thyroid gland plays a significant role in regulating your metabolism, and if it's not functioning properly, it can lead to hair loss. Patients suffering from hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism will experience hair loss. It is known that the irregularity of the hormone cycle changes the hair growing stages, making it more difficult for new hair to be produced. O'Neill recommends seeking medical advice concerning your thyroid function if you are losing hair for no reason, most especially if you have associated symptoms like fatigue, weight change, and skin texture change. For example, she stresses how important it is to eat the proper foods such as seaweed, since iodine is useful for the thyroid, as is the need to limit processed foods that have adverse effects on the thyroid gland. If you are liking the video so far, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Many people wouldn't know this, but another aspect that contributes to hair health is the health of your gut. Barbara O'Neill explains the connection between gut health and hair loss, pointing out that an unhealthy gut can lead to poor nutrient absorption, which in turn affects hair growth. Conditions such as leaky gut syndrome or imbalance in gut bacteria can cause systemic inflammation and influence the conditions of the scalp and hair. She also notes that people should consume yogurt, kefir, or fermented vegetables to keep their gut healthy. And in certain situations, it would be appropriate to use a probiotic supplement which would boost the growth of hair after some time.
We need to nourish that scalp from the inside because your scalp is fed by your blood. That's why when you exercise, you get more blood to the area.
Almost every second, everyone is at some risk of being exposed to some kind of toxin, be it from a food substance, water, or even from cosmetics for the hair and skin. These toxins may later on build up in the body and cause problems, including the loss of hair. O'Neill elaborates, heavy metals such as lead, mercury, and arsenic are toxic to the hair follicle and interfere with hair production. Toxin exposure can also be reduced by the use of non-toxic personal care products, consumption of organic foods, as well as detox protocols that facilitate the elimination of toxins from the body. One such method she mentions is the use of activated charcoal or bentonite clay, which are able to absorb or bind the toxins for easy elimination from the body.
Bacterial oil, but what you also can put with that, so now you've got a cup of oil there.
Barbara O'Neill lists a number of the natural treatments that are said to facilitate blocking hair loss and supporting hair regrowth. Herbal oils. Application of oil on the scalp, for instance, coconut oil, olive oil, or even castor oil, can help increase the supply of blood to the hair follicles, thus promoting hair development. Castor oil especially contains big amounts of ricinoleic acid, which works to reduce inflammation on the scalp. Natural oils such as rosemary, lavender, and peppermint are also known to enhance the hair growth rate by stimulating the hair follicles. Aloe vera. Aloe vera is a natural moisturizer and anti-inflammatory that can soothe scalp diseases like dandruff, which may be a cause of a lack of hair. Onion juice. Onion juice contains several nutrients that are important for hair growth, including sulfur, but it is beneficial to the scalp because it increases blood circulation around the hair follicles. O'Neill emphasizes that in many cases, hair loss can be reversed or minimized by making simple lifestyle changes. Some of her top tips include exercise. It is necessary to perform exercises on a regular basis because this type of activity enhances circulation, which in turn fosters the growth of hair by supplying the hair follicles with the necessary nutrients. Sleep. In regard to hair, sleep is important as it aids in regulating proper hormone levels and healthy well-being. When a person does not get sufficient sleep, it can create stress and hormone imbalance, which could lead to shedding of hair. Hydration. Water should be consumed in great amounts to retain moisture in the scalp, which enhances the growth of hair. Over-dryness can cause the hair to become dry and brittle, giving it a tendency to break off. Through diet, lifestyle changes, and natural treatment, there is hope for healthier and stronger hairs, one strand at a time. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comment section below, and make sure to like the video. Thanks for watching.